What's going on today, guys? Do you guys want to explore around an area that's really unique right within the city limits of Fredericton? In the video, I'll touch on how you guys can get here. It's actually really easy. Some of the cool features of the park, how the park got its name, and reasons why you should come explore it for yourself. So we are currently at the entrance here at Hyla Park. To get to the park, it's actually really easy. One of the most common ways is to park at the Baptist Church at 150 Greenwood Drive. Once at the church, you'll be able to park there and you can just hop on the walking and biking trail that eventually leads to Hyla Park here. Once you start walking, you'll see signs along the left side of the trail that mark the park. Eventually you'll get to this sign here and you can take a right to go to the lookout or just keep going straight to actually go down into the park. If you want, there's an entrance to the park along the left side of the woods at the parking area. Rubber boots aren't mandatory, but I would suggest having them if you did, especially if it was a wet time during the year or depending on where you want to go within the park. I definitely would suggest having rubber boots or some sort of tall boot. If we're being honest, the bugs are pretty bad here, so if you have a bug net or a bug net shirt, that would be something really good to bring here at Hyla Park. Alright guys, so let's go explore around Hyla Park and go ahead and share the video if you think one of your friends will find this place interesting, or if you want to share it with someone that could explore it around with you. So Hyla Park kind of gets its name after the gray tree frog, the Hyla versicolor. I believe here at Hyla Park, this was the furthest east that the gray tree frog was found in Canada, so I think they decided to name it after that. I could very well be wrong, but there's something like 10 or 11 frog species in all of Canada, and something like 6 of them can be found here at Hyla Park, so that's pretty incredible as far as diversity of frogs goes. I guess you could say this is like the holy grail of frogs. That's why it was nominated as Canada's first amphibian park by National Geographic. When you come here at Hyla Park, you want to be really careful around the ponds in areas like this because there's literally hundreds of frogs jumping around. So you just kind of want to watch out where you're stepping because they're not very big and you could very well step on one. One of the best features here at Hyla Park, in my opinion, is actually the lookout. It's a unique lookout that overlooks this big ocean of cattails, and on a windy day you can watch this whole ocean of green cattails moving, and it's really cool to watch. There's so much wildlife and birds that you see fly around the park. It's great for birders or wildlife photographers. I've actually set up right here before with a chair and just got so many good shots of birds. Even if you're biking or walking by the trail, I would really suggest just taking the extra 5 minutes to come check out the lookout here and check out its stunning, unique view. I actually come here quite a bit after a long, stressful day at the office or after I had a hard day. I'll just come here and sit and relax and look at the view, and you'd be surprised at how stress reducing it can be. And being outside and engaging with nature and lookouts like this can be very good for our mental health and can be extremely stress reducing. There's actually another lookout at the other end of the park that overlooks the park coming back this way. And the lookout back there is absolutely stunning at sunset, as the sun sets right in line with the park. An obvious great feature here at Hyla Park is the cattails. The cattails in the ponds are really cool here at Hyla Park. And as you can see behind me, in late summer they can get as big as 7 or 8 feet tall, which is pretty amazing. And so you can kind of get lost in this jungle of cattails. Also towards late summer you get this orange coloring on the tips of the cattails, and in the wind this can create this kind of like orange fiery effect. And it looks really cool. This feature can be really valuable for landscape photographers because you can really walk away with some creative images, some possible long exposures of the cattails moving, the green and orange colors. I don't know, you can just get really creative with it. Another great feature here at Hyla Park is the ponds. Now, obviously, where it being an amphibian park, there's going to be lots of shallow ponds here for all the frogs to live, but even if you're not into the whole frog situation, it's still nice to come here and check out the ponds. It's a nice place to come relax, check out the wildlife. It's not just frogs that gather here, lots of birds, other wildlife. It can be a nice place to come and relax that's still local within the city, just a quick, easy getaway. Something that's actually amazing about Hyla Park is that years ago it actually used to be a race car track, and sometimes before or after that it was a gravel pit. So when you come explore Hyla Park for yourself, you'll be quite amazed to think that at one point this was all just rock and concrete, and now it's just a jungle of cattails and so vivacious. There's wildlife everywhere, from frogs to birds to deer. It's pretty amazing that it went from a race car track to this. It's really a true testament to how resilient nature can be. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the videos. I hope it was informative. I hope it inspired you guys to come check out the park for yourself. Don't just watch the video, come actually check it out. If you guys liked the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you're following the content and you'd like to find other places to explore around Fredericton or learn a thing or two about landscape photography, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you do, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you actually will get updated of the videos. Yeah, that's everything for today's video, guys. I never really know how to close these things out fully, but yeah, I guess just come check out Hyla Park. Landscape photographers, because you can walk away with some really unique compositions and really creative